What's up, y'all? Hi, Sativa. I couldn't miss this. Yes. Come on in. Come on in, y'all. Let me see how do I play that so you can see. Can you guys see me? Let me make sure. Look like it's lagging. What's up, everybody? It's your girl V with Reality Recap. Spilling all the tea from this week. We'll be going through all the breaking news, all the shows I've watched this week. We'll be talking about Real Housewives of Orange County, Love and Marriage Huntsville, Basketball Wives, Love and Hip Hop ATL. What else? Real Housewives. Did I say Real Housewives of New Jersey? Dubai? All of that. Let me tell y'all. I was sitting here just now, off topic but not, watching Mob Wives. Like, I don't know, for whatever reason, VH1 has been playing Mob Wives. Can we get some Netta and Tia T? Child, we can talk about it, but they was yelling so much, I couldn't, well, we know Tia won, but they was yelling so much, I couldn't even hear what they said. But yeah, y'all, I just been watching Mob Wives rerun all day. I had to take my daughter to the dentist, and then I came home, and yeah, VH1 is playing. It's almost like it's a marathon. I thought it was just gonna be a couple episodes because they've been doing that where they play a couple episodes of Mob Wives a day. But today it seemed like a whole marathon, and I was glued to it like I ain't never seen it before. I was like, I should reach out to Drita and do an interview, see what's going on, because they really need to come back. But Renee says not gonna happen. But I miss them, and just watching it. I literally was sitting here on my iPad almost late because I was watching Mob Wives. I miss Big Ange. Me too. Me too. She was like the staple in the show. I'm going to tell you, I actually Googled to see if her bar's still open, the Drunken Monkey. But another Drunken Monkey came up in like Manhattan. But that's why I was like, damn, I should reach out to Drita. My gut tells me, y'all, this is all alleged my thoughts, my gut. But my gut tells me that Drita's going to end up on Real Housewives of New Jersey. That's just my gut feeling that she's going to end up, she's been hanging out with Danielle. She was on Watch What Happens Live at the bar. I just really think Drita may end up on Real Housewives of New Jersey. Just my thoughts. I really do. So I was like, I'm going to reach out to Drita and see if I can do an interview. But yeah, y'all, they is playing Mob Wives like marathon right now on VH1, and I was literally glued for the last 5 hours. Hey, Philly Diva. Yeah, Drita was not to play with. She sure wasn't. Literally, the episodes I was just watching, she had went to anger management for the first time. I was cracking up. But y'all, let's get into this show. She does, but Danielle do too. Danielle, I don't know if she lived like, I don't know. I was following Danielle before she got on Real Housewives of New Jersey, and because she was just like content creator personality, and I'm from Jersey, so I was already following Danielle. And I'm pretty sure she lives in Staten Island too. You're on like season 4 of My Wives Rewatch. Yeah. Staten Island, Jersey, it's all the same thing, right? But I hope. That's just my thoughts. I really was thinking or hoping that Drita is part of the refresh of Real Housewives of New Jersey. But y'all, let's get into this tea. Got so much to cover. Let's go through some news. And then get into these shows I watched this week. And then, of course, I always end with telling y'all what's to come, what season premieres to be coming up. So y'all you guys know what to look out for and what's on the horizon. But let's get into some Married to Medicine tea. So, Dr. Contessa is allegedly returning to Married to Medicine as a friend of. They recently wrapped season 11 taping, and the TV producers of the show posted this like finale picture here. Looks like a cash trip, and Dr. Contessa was seen over there in the corner. So she seems to be returning as a friend of the show. Steve said you can tell she wanted to be famous and her attitude is ugly. What are you talking about? Danielle. And then you said Contessa is boring. Well, I just felt like Contessa, she was able to stand up to them and to Dr. Heavenly. I don't know. That's how I felt. I mean, she wasn't a missing link to the show, but she's just a friend of. I'm going to see how I go for her. But Dr. Contessa is coming back as a friend of. Then also, there is a new cast member on Married to Medicine. I hope I don't mess this up. Dr. Marika, or also they call her for short Dr. Mimi, and she calls herself your fave psychiatrist. So she is joining the show. I was doing a little reading on her that she's the CEO and medical director of an inner community health and mental health center she founded alongside her husband. She is married to former NFL player Steve Sanders. He's played for Detroit Lions. He was signed to the Cleveland Browns. He played for the Cardinals, a few teams. So that is her husband. He's a retired NFL player. Can she get with Heavenly, though? We're going to find out. She looks so sweet and so nice. So I don't know. But we can't just go by the looks because they be coming. So we'll see. But yes, Dr. Mimi is joining the show. So we have someone new. Now, I also, a little bit of tea. This is just what the street's saying, y'all. Allegedly, that season 11 filming and the cash trip, there was so much like fighting going on. I can't say physical fighting, but just fighting going on, that after the trip they were filming separately in small friend groups, almost like in a Jersey fashion. So I'm hoping that season 11 brings the dramas. Yes, Sweet Tea is coming back. Sativa asked, is Sweet Tea coming back? Yep, she's in that photo too. I don't know if you could tell, but she's in that photo somewhere. She will be returning as well. So yeah, Sweet Tea is back. Phaedra is back. The original cast, everyone is back. Not original cast, but season 10 cast is back. And we know Kwa is coming back with her new man. So they're sitting over there in the picture too. So her man are going to be on the show. But yeah, season 11 has wrapped. So, they get to editing it, chopping it up. Hopefully we get it after the summer ends. I also think, side note, that something's coming soon for Real Housewives of Salt Lake City. So keep your eyes out for that. Y'all know I got you. But yeah, Married to Medicine, they have wrapped filming. Dr. Contessa is coming back as a friend of. And then we have this new castmate, Dr. Mimi, and her husband, Steve Sanders. Quiet coming to show off. She always showing off anyway, so what is new? But yes, Miss Quad is coming back. Now, and also in RHOA news, I posted for you guys this week that Drew did an interview with People Magazine, and she is saying that through her divorce drama, her and Ralph is still living together, and that Lord, he is court ordered to live in the basement, child. It's not funny. But yeah, Ralph living in the basement, and basically in her statement, reading through between the lines, she was basically saying that they're in a fight financially through the divorce because she made it seem like Ralph don't want to leave with what he came into the marriage with, that he wants some of her coins. That's basically what she was saying. So Ralph is living in the basement. We'll see that on the season. So TV said, "Oh Lord, Drew. Of course, her and Ralph still live together." I don't even think they really gonna go through with this divorce, y'all. I really don't. I'm not convinced. I just don't get it. If he after your money or whatever, like, I don't know. I don't even want to stay in a house I was married to somebody in. Like, can we just sell it and go our separate ways? No, it ain't that easy in rich people town. I don't know, but yeah, Ralph in the basement, y'all. So we'll probably see that on the upcoming season, whenever that is, because we still have yet to get a trailer, a date, a premiere, anything. So they're still filming. They were doing some filming this week. So I have no clue, child. They done shook up the cast mid-season filming, and here we are. But meanwhile, Ralph down in the basement, y'all. Now, also on RHOA news, we still don't know exactly what Kenya posted at her hair salon grand opening that got her fired, suspended, allegedly. No clue. She's still doing lives this week saying that she ain't fired. She'll be back. She can't talk about it. I'm going to just say it's under investigation, y'all. And it's under investigation by me. Because I need to see what happened. And now I'm also hearing that they're not even going to show in the season or mention whatever it is or that scene at all. So we may never know what happened. But there was some footage that was kind of resurfaced from one of Kenya's friends who was at the party. I'm going to play it for you. And this was after the party and what she had to say. So let me play that for y'all now. Hope y'all can hear it.
This is the tea part. I'm clutching imaginary pearls and all. And I need to go home and shower because this is a lot of disgusting things.
Well, I am just trying to get some dinner.
So yeah, that was one of Kenya friends. It's an echo. Oh, I hope it wasn't too bad. But I'll tell you what she said. She was saying that they were saying that they were clutching their imaginary pearls. Maybe because it's too loud. Maybe that's why it was an echo. But she said that she was clutching her imaginary pearls.
Give y'all the download. We sweating. This was a tea party. It was not a great one. I'm clutching imaginary pearls and all, y'all. And I need to go home and shower because I just witnessed a lot of disgusting things.
Well, I am just trying to get some dinner.
That's it. That's all.
I
I'm a one-woman show here. Technical difficulties. My bad. Can you hear me? Hope so. It says you can hear me. So, but yeah, they Latoria on Facebook said, okay, she said y'all can hear me. Okay, thank you. But Latoria said that they made it worse for Kenya. They did. Yeah, like I said, it's being said that we're not going to get any clips or any scenes from whatever happened. Like, Bravo is going to wash their hands of that completely. They don't want no trouble, no legal issues. They've had enough this year with all of the lawsuits. So we may never know. But like I said, Kenya, she is doing lives, and she was on live this week saying that, don't count her out. It's under investigation. And that's all I know. But this clip, I don't know, y'all. I always say I need to see for myself and make my own decision. I was hoping that we would get that on the show to understand what did Britney do to Kenya to make Kenya do whatever she did. What is it exactly that Kenya did? I don't know, but B said, man, get Kenya out of here. She's not filming. I can tell you that for sure. She is all over the world, Amalfi Coast. She's in Patty. She's everywhere but in Atlanta filming. I can tell you that much. So she's saying that, I guess she alludes to there's investigations going on what happened, or she's kind of fighting it seems like, but she's definitely not filming. So she's nasty to people, I guess. That's what makes good TV, be like, duh. But other news that I can't take seriously is Scrappy and Chaotic. Y'all been seeing Scrappy and Chaotic all week long. There was some footage that leaked. Yes, B. Yes. There was some footage that leaked of Chaotic and Scrappy filming for Love and Hip Hop, and Scrappy wanted to fight Chaotic. They say they haven't been talking for months. It seems to be some type of business gone bad where they were trying to do their YouTube channel together. Scrappy saying that Chaotic owe him money, and yes, like B said, Chaotic Scrappy called Chaotic sassy. He doing live saying that it's up and it's stuck, that they fighting when they see each other. Chaotic seems trying to be more peaceful about it and saying that like they've been beefing since like April. Why now? Y'all is commenting, chat. I gotta read all y'all comments, but yes, I'm gonna read them. But Chaotic is saying like why he wait till the cameras pick up to try to get tough. Latoya said, well, good, she need to keep twirling on someplace else, talking about Kenya. And B said, yes, sassy. And Sativa said on IG, Scrappy and Chaotic, please. Exactly. I can't take it seriously, y'all. I feel like even when they started the beef in April, I didn't take it seriously. It seemed like, to me, publicity stunt for them to promote the YouTube channel, which they continued to do for months. And now all of a sudden there's a beef that they're saying been happening, or they ain't really been dealing with each other since April. It's just been more for the business side of things. And both of them dropped songs today. Y'all know Love and Hip Hop started this past Tuesday. So I can't take it seriously. I feel like it's a publicity stunt. They were too cool. I don't really see them getting into something that serious. Scrappy doing parodies out here with a fake Chaotic. This is this dude talking about what I feel appreciated. I can't take it serious, so. But they going back and forth on the internet. It's been all over the place all week. I'm sick and tired of it. We'll see. Their current season is on. They're already filming for the next season, and that's where we saw them getting into their little altercation. But I'll keep you posted if there's anything to keep you posted about, honey. But they both dropped songs today. One is a diss record. Chaotic saying his is not a diss record. Sativa says, since Chaotic cut them dreads, he don't know how to act. Yeah, he needs to go on back to Love and Hip Hop Miami. He was much more humble, and he came to ATL and lost his mind and cut them dreads. And Sativa says Scrappy was raised by a pimp. He better be careful because he don't want no problems. And that's exactly how Scrappy was talking. Like, I want my money. I just can't take it serious, y'all. Victoria says Scrappy is a liar. I actually believe Chaotic. I feel you on that. He don't tell the truth on nothing else. Especially not with these women he's juggling all the time. She said, yeah, why have they let Spice code me and take over the whole show? Yeah, I don't know. She's but she's producing. We're gonna get into it. We're gonna definitely get into the shows in a second. But yeah, Spice, I don't know, she's producing like 2 albums allegedly on this. Hi Bionic Badass, thank you for dropping by. But yeah, let's get into it. We still got one more thing left. We got the Teresa statement that dropped yesterday, y'all. I ain't gonna spend a whole lot of time on this. Y'all already know that there's been all this stuff bloggers coming forward saying that Teresa paid them, bought them strollers, shopping sprees, gifts, in order Teresa and Jen Aiden allegedly. Some people say the text messages that were shown are fake, they're not real, but yeah, all of this has been going on behind the scenes as the show is taping. A lot of these Real Housewives of New Jersey pages, it's getting a little weird for me. Like how I don't mind either Teresa or Melissa. I don't mind either one. Would I like to see a reboot on the show? Absolutely, because half of the cast is not talking to the other half. That doesn't make for a good reality TV show. But I am not the type of person that's going to take a reality star's side or their team and then I'm going to go bash everybody. Unless you're paying me. So if one of the housewives want to pay me, run me the money. I still don't hate nobody. But if you want me to post some bad stories, come on, pay me. But, everybody's acting like their moral compass is so in the right direction. And, that's not right. I honestly don't think that Teresa is the only person to ever do that, or Jen. If they allegedly did, I'm pretty sure other housewives have done the same thing. But Teresa put out this statement. I ain't reading that long shit, but she did just put out a statement saying how, the stuff that's going on social media is disgusting, it's fueled by toxic people and bloggers, yada, 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 and she wants it to stop. Now, after she put this up, Melissa, Rachel, they all put up in their stories like, wolf in sheep's clothing, she's a hypocrite, yada, yada, yada. Now, I've watched, and me and Sativa talked about this, I've watched Teresa really pay them dust all season. And I've seen Melissa and Rachel and all of them say they don't care about her, but pressed every time she stepped in the room. Like a motherfucking panini. So I just don't, I'm over it, y'all. I'm tired. If she posted this, nobody else has come forward and said, let's stop the toxic fueling. Nobody else has put a statement up. She put the statement up. If the shoe fit, strap that motherfucker up. If it don't, keep it moving. But all of the subliminal posts and all of that, pressed. That's how I feel. But the season finale is coming of Real Housewives of New Jersey this Sunday. I cannot wait. Y'all let me know what y'all feel about this whole statement. Steva says she's the only one copping to it. Everyone else is pretending. Right. I felt like that was pretty, I ain't gonna say loyal, but it was real of Teresa to say, yeah, I am using Jackie because I need people against Margaret. At least she's telling the truth about it. I don't know. But, yeah, like I said, I don't think she's the only housewife to ever do that. I always end my shows now with saying reality TV stars are humans too. You can never say what you would do if y'all was in these people's shoes. If people trying to embarrass you, talk crazy to you about you on a national platform, shit might get a little grimy. Let's be honest here. But everybody's moral compass is in the right direction. Okay, but you go low, I'm going to hell. And that's just me. So y'all can make me feel like I'm out here by myself, but I can't say what I would and would not do. You talk crazy about my family. Yeah. And I'm here for the drama, always. Here for the toxicity. That's what I watch these shows for. To laugh, have a good time, shade, fun. So I'm hoping we can get back to that on Jersey. Now let's get into these shows. Now, Real Housewives of Orange County, I ain't going to spend a whole lot of time on because I really gave y'all my thoughts last week because I was able to go to a Bravo watch party and preview the episode before it aired last Thursday. So I gave y'all my thoughts. Let me pull up my notes, honey, because y'all know I watch too many shows. Shannon and Alexis, we saw the continuation of their conversation, and Alexis really spending the rest of that dinner trying to throw her relationship with Johnny J in Shannon's face, talking about how much they have sex a day, nonsense like that, just obvious. Shannon saying she is upset with Alexa more about the lawsuit that she got pulled into with her with Alexa's ex-husband, where he sued her for defamation. And Alexis is saying, no, it's because I have your ex-boyfriend. She didn't mention him. And Shannon came in there, snatched, beat down, looking good. She won that round, if you ask me. So we saw that. Let me read some of y'all comments. I love when y'all talk to me. This is great. Latoya said, yes, I can't wait and hope to see Jen and Teresa get popped. We gonna see at Rails. I told you I want to go to Rails Steakhouse. Y'all know I'm in Jersey. I want to go. Latoya said they would put me off TV. Okay, exactly. I can't be on reality TV either, Latoya, because I'm gonna get kicked off. I ain't dealing with none of that. I'm gonna get kicked off. So why even try? And I know I can't deal with the ridicule and stuff that people go through. It's very strenuous for hundreds of thousands of pages just like mine to be talking about people. So you gotta have thick skin. And me, I'll be one to fight in the comments all the time. So I ain't even gonna take it there. Sativa said Gina's a clown. Yes, we getting into that. Alexis owes Shannon nothing except for respect. Right. It's like y'all not really friends. She dating your ex-boyfriend. You glad that the ex-boyfriend out of your life. Pay it no dust. Move on. Like, good luck, Alexis. And Alexis is stomping around, arguing with everybody and having Johnny J back. She's known him for 1 month. These girls knew him for 3 years because he was dating Shannon. So, good luck with that, okay? But Jen was doing some interviews this week saying that they're in it for the long haul and they're going to get married. Good for them. No harm, no foul. Y'all just on the same show, but y'all wasn't friends. He dating her. Move on. And what else, Alexis? Come on, Jesus Jugs. Yes. Yes. She still, I guess she owning it now. I wonder if she like trademarked that. She should have. Tori says Shannon was telling the truth and Alexis and that thing was lying about that lawsuit paper. Yeah. That thing, do you mean Tamara? Because I ain't really liking her this season. But right. Receipts was shown this week. Alexis was on that paperwork for that lawsuit. So, boom. Shannon and Tamara had a little spat. They, I feel like Tamara's just nasty. And she'll sell her soul to be on TV. And she flips and turns on a friend every season. Last season it was Jen. And she's going to turn on Jen again this season. We'll see that later on. But she'll turn on anyone to stay relevant, to be mean and villainous and just stay on TV. I'm not liking Tamara. I'm not really liking how they are kicking Shannon while she's down per se after this DUI. I wasn't liking that at all. Shannon did apologize to Gina this past episode. She because when Gina got her DUI some seasons back, Shannon was saying like, how could you get a DUI in the world of Ubers and Lyfts and blah 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 blah. So she apologized, seemed genuine. Hope they can stay on the right track, but it seemed like a genuine apology to me. And I told Shannon, I met Shannon last week at the Bravo watch party, and she was like, usually blogger pages don't like me. But I said to her, girl, nobody in this room is perfect. No judgment here. Proud of you. You owning it. You moving forward and looking good while doing it. Pew. So, yeah, she apologized to Gina. Heather and Shannon, they talked, they had some beef from the last reunion, and it seems centered around Tamara and what Tamara said that Shannon said about Heather and vice versa. It all got to do with that little short troublemaker. So I'm just not feeling her. Latoya says Alexis owes Shannon $300,000, like Shannon said, pay me. Yeah, Shannon said she lost $300,000 while she was fighting her own divorce and has children that's going off to college and things like that. And she's fighting a legal battle over some defamation suit from Alexis' ex-husband. Whack. I hate when people get in these shows and try to involve the authorities and suing and filing, restraining orders of foolishness like that. Like, that shit is so whack. You're on TV. This isn't real life. And I don't think Alexis got $300,000 to give Shannon if Alexis' boyfriend Johnny J is out here trying to sue Shannon for a facelift. She ain't got it to give, so might as well let it go. And then the explosive scene at the end with Gina and Jen. Jen is going through a divorce. she is waiting for her divorce money, which I told you guys last week her settlement came through. She's getting about $6,000 a month, and she got like a $200,000 lump sum. If she marries Ryan, the spousal support will end, which was about $1,100 a month she's receiving. So that's gonna stop if she does marry Ryan. So she might as well just stay playing house. But she was getting evicted out of a home that Gina helped her get into. Y'all know Gina doing her real estate thing. And she was just nasty too. Like, I feel like Gina telling her, oh, you can't pay your rent, but you sitting here looking like you in brand new clothes and your hair done and makeup done. It's like, get out my pockets, bitch. Like, I ain't gotta look like what I'm going through. You mad? And Jen, I met Jen last week too, and I told Jen, like, have that energy you have in the confessional to their faces. Bring that energy. Because she said, just because your hair fell apart when you was going through your divorce doesn't mean mine has to do. I said, get her, Jen. Clocked. Clocked. Yeah, but here go B. Sometimes now I pay that rent. Listen. This ain't no ordinary rent, all right? We ain't talking about no little $1,200 a month. She really shouldn't be in Orange County until she got this divorce together. But she owed back rent of like, was it like $200,000? Because she's renting a home in Orange County. She owed a whole lot of money. So yeah, she got evicted, and her parents helped her get into this new house that she's in now. Oh no, she moved in with Ryan. Sorry, Ryan helped her out, her fiance, and she moved in with him, which she should have did from the beginning, I guess, if anything, until his situation comes about later this season. But let me read some of these comments. Y'all comment so much, I love it. Latoya said, Gina and her double standard self. I didn't like how she came at Jen. Like, yeah, me neither. Everything Jen went through and doing, Gina was in the same. Yes, Gina was in the same exact position a few years ago. And I saw Tamara put something out like, well, Jen don't know nothing about working hard. Maybe she ain't got to. Because you was in the same position too. We saw you on here selling your clothes and jewelry on eBay when you was going through your first divorce and y'all was running out of money. So they all been in the same position. Gina was in the position on top of her husband cheating, wasn't even coming home. He had a whole nother house with another girl in LA somewhere. He wasn't even coming home. And you had to put yourself back together. You just about to get out of your casita. So I don't like how they doing Jen, and I don't like how they doing Shannon right now. Sativa said not eBay. She was selling her clothes. She was all in the garage. You don't remember that season? She was all in the garage looking for clothes that still had tags on it. She's selling everything with the drawers on her behind, and you up here talking about something working hard. Like, please. Okay. What else did you say? Latoya, yes. So yeah, her back rent was, I said $200,000. Yes, so $20,000 is what I meant. Her back rent is what she owed. The $200K was her lump sum from her divorce. But right, it was $24,000. Thank you, Latoya. And since he was said, who the hell is Johnny J? Not a catch. Listen. I don't know what they say in this Johnny J, but they say he, they say he's hung. I still don't get it, but that's what they say about old Johnny J in the streets. Now let's move on to Family Empire. Family Empire is still growing on me, y'all. This is on OWN. This is Carlos King's new series. We're a few episodes in. They're on break because of the Olympic Games, so they won't be back till August 16th. But are you guys watching Family Empire? It's moving a little slow with the drama, but again, I just love seeing a black family that is getting to the bag. #1 real estate brokerage in Houston, black brokerage in Houston, and family owned. I just love their dynamic. There's a little bit of drama with Nicole Tan and her half sister, who are the same age. Y'all do the math on that. Y'all know what time it was. But yeah, they don't like her half sister's name is Keish. They don't like her partner. She has a girlfriend that apparently when Keish's mom passed, she was causing some drama. They're saying, well, you know, Keisha's partner is saying, well, y'all don't know my side of the story. She was, you know, talking to her ex-girlfriend, and they're saying still wasn't the time or the place, let her grieve. So the family has a little friction with her partner, but yeah, it's getting up there. I really like Nicole and her page. I'm obsessed with Texas. In my mind, I want to move there, but I just can't seem to leave Jersey. But she's doing her real estate thing. She gives a lot of good advice, but the show is growing on me. Sativa says she hasn't watched it. I like it. I do like the show. So y'all give it a chance. It's on break, Sativa. All of the own shows for Carlos are on break because of the Olympic Games. Why? I don't know, because I ain't watching the Olympics and they're not airing anything about the Olympics that I know of on OWN. So why they on a 3-week break, I don't know. But it will be back August 16th. So you have some time to binge watch and catch up. I think we're like 4 or 5 episodes in. So let me know. Come back. Comment on this video after you watch it and tell me what you think about Family Empire. But I'm feeling it a little bit. Victoria said, I hope they don't let Carlos mess their family up. I think they are hiding something like Nicole and her husband. Oh, what you think they hide? Yes. Okay, Nicole and her husband. I get it. My gut tells me, Latoria, I wasn't going to say nothing, but damn, you bringing out the messy in me. I feel like there's something going on with him too. Their communication is off. She working, getting up early, leaving. They're like passing. She leave out. He coming in, working night shifts, allegedly. But something in my gut tell me something ain't right. Something ain't right. I don't know. I think that, you know, it's going to be a little bit of greed. It always is when it comes to family and money about this property that they want to kind of acquire and build on versus their parents, the generation ones. They call them the Gen 1s who want to sell the land and pay off all the generation 1's homes. I think that's going to cause some friction, but it's growing on me and I'm going to keep watching. So y'all let me know. But Latoria is watching it. Sativa, give it a try. Sativa says she waiting on Potomac. Aren't we all? I think they're going to wrap filming soon, but I don't think it's coming. It ain't around the corner, I'll tell you that. It might be a few blocks down before we get Potomac because they still doing some filming. Latoria said, also Chris and his wife hiding something too. They don't seem like their marriage is right. Yeah. We got a little sneak peek to that too, Latoria, with, you know, her planning her own anniversary and how she said that. So I was trying not to be messy about the black show that I like, Latoria, but I agree. That's why I think that's why I'm hanging on. The messiness inside of me is hanging on to see what is going on, what's going to happen. I think it's dragging, but I think it's going to pick up. So I'm going to keep watching. I love it when y'all talk to me. Thank you so much. Now let's go to our next show. Real quick, Deb's House. Deb's House has ended. Spoiler alert. Spoiler alert. If you don't want to hear, mute. Rocky won. Okay. This show, I don't know if she's going to have another season, but it was feeling a little rigged when 2 of the contestants in the show, she knew and had lived with her, even though they didn't win, just because the girls found out one of them spilled the beans and the cast found out. They was upset, and then she cut them and let them go. So after that, y'all, I ain't gonna lie to you, I missed the last 2-3 episodes when they was like rapping and all of that. I lost interest in it, but Rocky, she's a Philly native. She won, so congratulations to her. Latoria still talking about Family Empire. She said when her and her husband in the confessional, they don't even sit close to each other. The body language is all, and the face expressions by what they be saying. Latoria, I think you and I watch TV the same. I really do. Because I feel like I've been watching reality TV so long. I pay attention to the same things. Body language, facial expression. I'm like, oh, they lying. They ain't telling the truth. Like, I need to take a class on that, on body language and stuff like that. But I've been watching it so long, I feel like I pick up on the same cues. So me and you are right there with Family Empire. I'm telling you, that's why I'm hanging in there. I think there's some scandal and mess to come. But yeah, um, you think Rocky won Deb's house out of pity? I can't oppose to that. I can't oppose to that. I felt like, I mean, how I felt was who else was gonna win. She was definitely clearly the best rapper in the house, and like I said, two of them that was in the house just because they knew Deb. I don't know how they got there. They shouldn't have been there, and they took up two potential actual rappers that may have been some competition with Rocky. But I just felt like who else was gonna win? You think Queen Easy should have won? I thought Rocky, I mean, it was between either one of them. They both were from Philly, right? Queen Easy was from Philly too. So, and they knew each other. So, it could have been either one. But I just felt like Rocky had the popularity of the show. She had I guess, the star quality. So, I could see how she won from that perspective, like being a whole package and kind of put together. But yeah, congratulations to Rocky. And we gonna move on because we still got hella shows to go through. Love and Marriage Huntsville, y'all. Now, Love and Marriage Huntsville is also on break, y'all. So don't go flipping on the channel this Saturday because of the damn Olympics. I told Carlos King reposted my post this past week. I was so excited. It's the second time he's done that for me, and I appreciate his support. But because I tagged him and said, somebody tell Carlos Love and Marriage Huntsville is the Olympics. I don't need to watch the Olympics, but yeah, this past episode did not disappoint. Y'all liking Love and Marriage Huntsville this season? I am. Seems like it has mixed reviews, but I am feeling Love and Marriage Huntsville. I really am. So Stormy, this episode we started off with Stormy telling Courtney that she had a conversation with Martell, and Martell let her know that Trish and him do know each other on another level, and that Trish had been to his house before. Courtney was like, nah, I don't know nothing about that. It seemed like he didn't want to be in the middle of it because, he knows Ken, Trish's boyfriend, soon to be fiance, husband, and he also knows Martell. He didn't want to seem like he had any information or knew anything about this. So he was like, nah, I ain't know nothing about this. I'm about to go over here in this warehouse and check on these products, sis. So he cut corner left real quick. But yeah, she did let Courtney know that Martell had told her that Martell had a conversation with Destiny, which was weird. Is anybody else getting the vibe that Destiny and Martell are messing around or have messed around or have slept together? I'm getting that vibe. Because like me and Latoria was just talking about, watching body language and just some of the things he was saying when she was talking about her son-in-law, and he like, yeah, looking just like his Uncle Martell. It was like, bruh, what? And even her face was like, why would you say that? So I don't know. I'm getting some weird vibes between them. So I'm going to keep a close eye, but I'm getting some weird vibes. B says that the girl that they were interrogating, that is Trish. And did you see that clip on my page? If you did, appreciate you. Trish, she's a new girl on the show. Trish is new to the show. She is not even going through a divorce. She just been separated for hella long. She's very secretive. She didn't tell her family that she was separated from her husband. We're talking years, like 5+, 7+ years. She's been separated from this guy, like 6 years, I think. And she didn't tell her family. She's just now telling her family that not only is she separated, she has this new dude, Ken. He's mad buff, built, but I like Ken. He's a good dude. He seemed like he has his head on straight. I like him. Don't care too much for Trish. She do a lot of talking through her teeth like this all the time. She beat around the bush and can't never just get straight to the point, girl. We only got an hour. Get to the point. But yeah, yeah, but we're going to get back to Trish. But with Destiny and Martell, they sat down and had a conversation because y'all know Destiny's ex-boyfriend is now on the show with his new wife, who was an ex-producer of the show. He and was some type of friendship work level with Destiny, and now Sunny done went and married her ex-boyfriend. Now, Latoria, I know you said, I saw you said on Facebook that you don't think that anything was wrong with that they wasn't friends. It feel a little wrong to me, Latoria. Feel a little wrong to me that even if they weren't the best of friends, like it's weird vibes that you were my producer. I'm sharing all my business with you. You know this is my boyfriend at the time. We break up and then y'all get together and get married. Weird, but yeah. So Martell was basically letting Destiny know that Sonny was looking at a house that he had developed. He trying to sell a house he rebuilt or remodeled, and Sonny and Moses are trying to move from St. Louis to Huntsville. They came and looked at the house. They was telling Martell all their business, that they trying to have babies and IVF, and that he has a business that he actually named after like Destiny's like children. He had named his business after children he was supposed to have with Destiny. I was like, awkward. So, Destiny was upset that Martell would even show them the home because they're supposed to be friends, and also just feeling like these people are trying to steal her life. They want to move to Huntsville. She already married her ex-boyfriend. Like, they want to move from St. Louis, so she wasn't feeling that. You could tell in her face, body language, she was upset. She was sipping that wine, and it seems weird to me. So Martell put her on the game, and she feels like Moses is with Sonny to get back at her, because she broke it off with him. So this is great lengths to get back at somebody. I don't know. Some men do weird things like that. I've seen things like that. I've experienced things like that. So, men do weird things. I don't know. But these are great lengths to get married, have a baby, move. Like, if that's the case, then Destiny must have really put a hurting on him, child. I don't know. Latoya said Trisha been lying since she stepped on the scene, okay? Yeah, big lying. And I don't know. And I get like vibes from Trisha. Like, she always talk about how, I could get really mad, but she's like this quiet one, so you got to watch out for her. Even like Ken says something where she always wants to watch horror movies and killer movies. Like that's what she loves to do. It's like, okay, girl. All right. But yeah, let's get into Trish. Right? So Stormy and Destiny and Trish, like B said, they were kind of interrogating her, rightfully so, because she came on the scene and said that, she just knew Martell from his brother and them going to school together or being in the same neighborhood. But lo and behold, Martell is saying she made it up to the house. She made it to the house a few times, he alleges. And Trisha was, even when they confronted her about it, she was like, no, what? When did I go to his house? What you talking about? And they kept asking, well, that's what he said. And in that scene too, Destiny seemed like she was mad to find that out, because I feel like she and Martell got something going on. I really do. I really do feel like that. But yeah, they was interrogating her about it. She was getting a little shady. Like, yeah, we got that part, Stormy. Like, yeah, we get that part. She was basically caught in her lie. And I think also it was registering like, damn, I gotta go tell Ken that I lied and that I really was at this man's house. And I don't know why it was even something she needed to lie about. B said, typical, lie till you die, female and man running his mouth too much. Yep. Yeah. He, first of all, shouldn't have said anything. And we wouldn't even know any of this had she just went along with it. Like, when Martell first ran into her on the camera, he was like, oh, hey, nice to meet you, as if he didn't know her. And she got mad. Like, why is he acting like he don't know me? I know him. We know each other for a long time. So she just went along with it and just been like, hey, nice to meet you. My name is Trish. That's what I would have did. I would have went right the fuck along with it. But, yeah, like, we wouldn't have known anything Carlos King was saying that was calculated by Martell to get her upset and kind of gaslight her. But I don't know. We wouldn't have knew anything had she just went along with that. So she went along with it, but saying they knew each other, but nothing at that level, and then come to find out she done made it up to the house. So yeah, she had to tell Ken at the end of the episode, and like I said, he's a good dude. He handled that very well. He did. And he was saying, like, if you can't be truthful with me about little things like this, then how am I supposed to believe that you're gonna tell me the truth in big scenarios, right? He ain't fly off the handle, even though you saw he wanted to. But he definitely handled her the right way. That's why I like Ken. He handled her the right way. And yeah, I just was like, now you look like a big ass liar. And now you've broken trust with a good dude. So stupid. She definitely is regretting it. So we'll find out more, because now she's saying, well, she was saying I couldn't remember is why I didn't say anything. Lies. She was saying, well, it was about the gym, so I couldn't remember if we met at the gym or at his house, and we never made it to the gym. Why y'all ain't make it to the gym? What y'all doing at the house that y'all couldn't make it at the gym? She just was making that shit worse. Like, girl, shut up. Like, shut up. But she made it worse for herself, and she's looking like a liar. I want to interview her too. I'm in my interview era, y'all. I'm ready to start interviewing reality TV stars. I'm coming out of my little, like, don't want to ask anybody. I'm a Sagittarius. I got a lot of pride. So work with me, people. But I'm ready to get into my interview era. And I want to interview her too. To ask her, what the fuck was you thinking? Because if she did anything with Martell, she wasn't with Ken at the time. Ken and Martell are not friends where you got to be like, oh, yeah, I messed with your homie or something. They ain't even friends. So had you dated him, whatever, it was before. So, thanks, B. I've been ready. Thank you. I'm trying. But yeah, like, it wasn't anything that you really even had to lie about. So it's either you gonna lie and act like you don't know them altogether, or you gonna just tell the truth. So I don't even know what that was about. Now, what I will say is the timeline, the math ain't mathing on if she was with the husband, the estranged husband, or not when she was at Martell's house. Now, that math ain't mathing. So I'm excited to learn more about that. But they'll be back August 17th, and there is a cash trip coming up where all the girls are going. Sunny's going, and Destiny's gonna be there. And I believe Trisha's going, so this gonna be good. Like, I feel like I've been enjoying this season. I really have, and I feel like it's gonna just get better. So I will be seated for the return of Love and Marriage Huntsville, and that's August 17th, y'all. So don't go looking for it the next 3 weeks. It is not coming on because of the Olympics. So disappointing to say, but that is what's happening. Now, we got a few more shows. Real Housewives of New Jersey. What can I say? I'm just ready to get to the finale and the big fight. This episode was a little lackluster to me. Teresa was talking about Louis' court case, and allegedly there's some things coming out in his court cases with his ex-girlfriend that seems to be geared towards Margaret, and some things that Margaret has been doing behind the scenes. So hopefully that evidence is dropped within this last episode. She can't talk about it now because it's an ongoing legal case. So I'm curious to see what it is. What's the tea? What is Margaret allegedly doing, as far as something about reaching out to his ex-girlfriend, trying to get dirt? It seems like something along that line. So Teresa saying she got some tea. Jen talks to Teresa about feeling like she didn't have her back in the whole Danielle thing. I'm going to be honest with y'all. I felt like at the podcast episode and this past episode, Danielle was being petty as fuck. I just felt like that. I felt like you already slapped her upside her head. Year one. Let it go. Every time you see her, you ain't gotta say things like, "Oh, you look like shit." Oh, the podcast is in a church. I'm surprised it ain't burned down with you in it, or like bringing this cake with the lopsided person and them acting like, "Is that supposed to be Jen?" And she like, it was getting like, let it go. You already smacked upside the head. Move on. In real life, you'd probably be in jail or going through some type of court case for that. So just let it go. I just feel like she's dragging it on at this point. You don't like her, we get it. Okay. But yeah, Jen talked to Teresa about feeling like they ain't have her back. Teresa was like, look, I was in the middle of my live podcast. I had to go do Q&A and pictures. I'm not about to get into an argument. It wasn't the time or the place. Do I feel like Jen goes hard for her friends and they may have been able to, should have stepped up for her a little bit more? Absolutely, but that just wasn't the time or the place. But it was good to see them have a conversation, talk about it. Hopefully, it seemed like Teresa heard her. Teresa definitely, to me, seems like she's not flying off the handles and flipping tables as her first action right now. But, yeah, she listened to her friend, and it seems like they're still good. So they've been at every concert imaginable. Anything that comes to Jersey, Nicki Minaj, Chris Brown, they going. So they seem to be doing okay. Jen threw Rachel threw a pajama party. Rachel and Fessler talked out their nonsense. Doesn't seem to last long, but they talked out their nonsense, and they seem to be okay. And yeah, that was the gist of the episode. They're supposed to get ready to go away to the Berkshires in the next episode, but as we already know, before they left for the trip, the place that they were going to visit burned to the ground. How ironic. Just like the season is about to burn to the ground. So we got one episode left. The season finale is coming up. There's a big finale fight, and then the separate watch party / reunion has already been filmed, where they're watching the last episode and giving their thoughts on it in two separate friend groups, because since they don't get along, that was already filmed. So that'll probably air the week after. But we have the finale coming up this Sunday. So sneak peek on the way. Y'all know I got y'all. Now let's get into what we all want to talk about. Basketball wives. I'm going to say this one more time to y'all. Nobody's dating anybody in the NBA or the WNBA on this show. We're going to have to change the name. Nobody. Except for Jackie Christie, that we know is married to Doug Christie, who is, assistant coach or coach for the Sacramento Kings. Outside of that, nobody's dating anyone from the WNBA or the NBA. I think Jasile's fiance or wife is now in the WNBA, but when this is being filmed, she was playing overseas, not in the WNBA. Okay? So I'm weary, but I keep on watching, but I'm weary, right? So the big topic for this week was definitely Jen and her fiance Christian, where I asked y'all last week, what does he do for a living? What does he do for a living, people? So this show, we found out he says that it's not a job, it's a skill, that he does trading. And Jen said that, they live a certain type of lifestyle. Y'all know she loves opulence. Y'all know she bougie. And that he affords a lot of this lifestyle. Now, y'all been in my comments acting up. A lot of y'all say that Jen is his sugar mama. Some of y'all agree with me because I told y'all allegedly the streets say he's a scammer. But we learned that he has a business trading. I'm going to do some research on that and I'm going to get back to y'all. But that's what he said. Now, also, he seems very stressed for someone that can support this opulent lifestyle that she wants to live about their wedding. Their wedding is supposed to be in Patty. He's stressed about the guest list. Why we got to have plus ones? We don't even know them. They just, women are just sleeping with these men now and we got to pay for them to come to the wedding. Yada, yada, yada. He seems very stressed about the guest list and how many people are on it. And then also he let her know that he has a restitution that he has to pay back, and he's trying to get off of his parole so that there's no issues with him traveling to Paris. And in order to do that, he would have to clear this restitution. It almost felt like he was asking her to pay for the restitution. Now they did a flashback because y'all know Vanessa last season when Vanessa was on, she did some research on Christian, and she did a little digging, just like Evelyn is doing this season with her PI stuff. Vanessa did her PI stuff last season, and she said he had more than one child, that he had these court cases. Now he said, I don't quote, but allegedly he said that his court case or whatever he's going through is because of him and an ex-girlfriend. He said he didn't hit her or touch her. The judge didn't like him. He got in trouble and went to jail. How that equates to a $200,000 restitution, I'm not sure, y'all. I'm not sure. Usually when you have a restitution like that, you stole something. Like you've robbed a bank. You've scammed. You've done some type of fraud, allegedly. That's how you get a restitution. You've done something to that effect. So again, the math is not mathing on where this restitution is coming from, and the fact that the restitution is about the same amount of money as the wedding. So I will say we are a month out from their wedding. They are currently in Paris as we speak. Everybody was talking about the red flags of this trading he talking about and this restitution. It's been all over the blogs, but your girl posted and talked about it first. But it's been everywhere, and she posted today they were in a winery. She said, meanwhile, I'm sipping and living my life and having a good time. So they out in Paris right now prepping for their wedding. We're literally a month out. I don't ever want to see anybody have a bad marriage, but we already saw a whole VH1 special about Jen getting scammed from the last dude who stole a Range Rover from her, right? So I think all of our antennas are up because of that. We know Jen doesn't, she doesn't choose well. We met Jen on the show with her husband, who threw a drink in her face, who was cheating on her like crazy. So we already know she don't make the best decisions. And sometimes when you in something, you got blinders on. So I think, it's more of a support. I know at least it is for me. Like, girl, red flags. The fact that you were getting ready to marry him, and you didn't know the amount of his restitution is crazy to me. Why are you just now learning that while you're planning a wedding? Those are things you might want to know about before you get married, because his debt can become your debt. So I wish the best for them. But again, my gut is telling me you might want to keep looking, Jen. I'm just saying. Right? But yeah, Basketball Wives will be back on this next Monday. We'll talk about the new episode and see where this goes while they continue to plan their wedding, while Evelyn continues to drag this PI story about Jackie selling cat in 1987. I don't know why I have to say cat like that, but y'all know that's also something big out there. Evelyn is saying she did it because Jackie said the internet was calling Evelyn's daughter a builder hoe, which y'all are, and it hasn't stopped. Y'all still calling her names because she's now allegedly pregnant by rapper The Game. So now y'all saying that she's just taking after her mama. Y'all always been talking bad about Evelyn's daughter, so it wasn't like she was saying she was a builder hoe. She was like, well, what if I believed everything I read on the internet and what they're saying about your daughter? Was it right? No. But she did not just come out and call her that. But that is why Evelyn is saying that she's doing this whole PI investigation to get her hours towards her PI scholarship fund child. I don't know, but all I know is nobody's dating an NBA player or WNBA player. And I'm getting weary. I want to see some opulence. I want to see some games. I want to see some women hurt because their superstar NBA husband is just got hella groupies. Like how it used to be, So I'm getting weary, but nobody actually is dating a player. So there we have it this week for Basketball Wives. Love and Hip Hop ATL premiered this week. We got Kurt back on the scene. I feel like they said, listen, you and Rashida gonna have to give something up, a storyline. We can't just keep filming y'all at y'all businesses at Press and over there at y'all restaurant. We need some messiness. So we're back in the realm of Kirk and his side baby mama, which we saw unfold many, many seasons ago, where he had a whole apartment and had a woman living in the apartment, and she got pregnant. She had the baby. Now there are talks of the baby mama. Jasmine is her name. Jasmine wanting more than just the child support and help that she's receiving, that she wants things for herself, is what Rashida and Kurt is alleging. Kurt is saying that he's also getting hit up by like child protective services in Atlanta, that his son is not going to school. When he does go to school, he goes late, and that he's in danger of being left back. So there's some drama unfolding there. We saw in the sneak peek that Jasmine is also alleging that Kurt's still trying to sleep with her, and that she got text messages and she gonna come face to face with Rashida. But that's how we started off the season, with him bad mouthing his side baby mama. Like, that's what happens when you have a side baby mama. Like, you thought you was gonna live an easy life. You thought she wasn't gonna ask for more money when she see the lifestyle that you and Rashida are living, even though that has nothing to do with her. She want a piece of the pie, and she's saying you still trying to hit. So, child, I don't know, but it's always messiness when it comes to Love and Hip Hop. Also we had Ciara's in the hospital, which we've already seen that on her page. She got this, I don't know, out of nowhere, she's saying she's like a tattoo fanatic. She's now selling this numbing cream for tattoos. And she got her whole leg sleeved at one time, and it seemed like she had some type of infection. She couldn't walk. She's saying she didn't feel it because her numbing cream is that great. So she's in the hospital right now, and honestly, the cast doesn't seem to be believing her, because everything she does is publicity stunts for money. So they're not believing her, but she's currently in the hospital. Carly and Amy are upset with Bambi, and that's how we left off. I gave y'all a highlight of that, altercation at the end of the episode. Amy, I'm not beef for it. Amy's mad at Bambi because she saw a dude in the mall she dated a decade ago, and he said that he's talking to Bambi currently. And she's mad that Bambi didn't tell her that. It didn't even seem like Bambi knew anything about the dude and her dating, even though the dude said he told Bambi. I don't know, girl. It's given, and y'all said it in my comments, so it's given she looking for a storyline, because I don't know what that got to do with the price of tea in China. If you dated him over 12 years ago and you've only been knowing Bambi since you've been on this show, what, a season, 2 seasons, maybe 3 seasons? But she mad at Bambi. Carly is also mad at Bambi because Bambi reached out to Carly's, well, now fiance, but at the time boyfriend when this was filmed, to plan a surprise birthday for Carly. Carly saying that Bambi broke girl code by reaching out to her man. Did she break girl code, y'all? When she reached out to her boyfriend trying to plan a surprise party, which more than a surprise party, it was like they went to Turks and Caicos, and he planned a whole like private jet getaway with her family and friends. Carly is upset that, number one, she reached out to her boyfriend, said she broke girl code, and also because she's saying that Bambi is thirsty and invited her friends on the trip, didn't invite none of her family or friends. Bambi saying when she was reaching out to people, they were saying they couldn't make it. So she invited some, people that Carly does know to fill up her birthday private jet. I don't know, but I just feel like, again, Carly's reaching for a storyline. Now, I did tell you, I don't personally be reaching out to nobody, man, and trying to plan nothing. I ain't reaching out to nobody, man. I don't want nobody reaching out to mine. But I don't even want a surprise party. And surprise me with a trip, just send me or me and my husband go. That's it. But other than that, you don't need to reach out to him for nothing. But do I feel like Bambi broke girl code? No. But I guess, Carly been burned so much. Maybe that's where it's coming from. But she really, jumped up fighting, throwing stuff off the table. And that's how the episode ended. So it looks like a lot of drama to come with Kurt and his baby mama, with Young Jock and his wife. We know she was ready to divorce him a couple of weeks ago because of some optics that came out, him chilling with some chick in an alleyway. So she all in his face screaming. I'm seated. You know, we were talking about it earlier. Spice is like a main character. I ain't gonna say character, but she's like a main castmate. She is producing an album, a cast album. We'll probably never see the light of day. We never gonna hear a song off of it. She does have a song with Scrappy right now, but she's producing an album and a cast album and want everybody, I guess she was saying like the real artists on the show, like Scrappy, Rashida, Amy, you know, I think Rennie too, but they're gonna be putting out an album. I won't hold my breath. Okay, because we still ain't. If that's the case, they would have dropped it when the season dropped. So don't hold your breath for the Love and Hip Hop Atlanta cast album. But she said that she's producing an album and they're going on tour. Now catch that. Good luck. I will not be holding my breath. But Love and Hip Hop ATL is back. Miami is filming right now too, so I expect that to come right back after ATL ends. So I'm seated for the nonsense. Can't Let It Go. Been watching since day one, and that is airing on MTV on Tuesdays. What else? Dubai also lackluster episode. I keep telling y'all the ratings are not doing well. I don't know if they're gonna be back for another season, y'all, but they left for Bali, and it's all about Talene and Brooks, their friendship. I told you I don't like how Talene is moving. You don't go against the friend that brought you on the show. So she went against her, as well as like befriending people that Brooks is beefing with. I don't like how she moving. But, you know, they're in Bali. Brooks didn't come on the initial flight, but she did show up. And now there is some drama about a voice recording of Sarah. Now, Sarah has been Team Brooks the entire season. She really do be like talking for her more as a mitigator, not like she's sticking up or, you know, for her when she's wrong, but she just feels like she has an understanding of Brooks, and she does a lot of like being her mouthpiece and being the mitigator when she's in arguments, especially with Stanberry. However, Chanel had a voice note of Sarah saying that she's not the biggest fan of Brooks. And we did not know how Chanel got this voice recording, but now we do. It seems like it was sent to her by Lisa, just saying like, Lisa said she sent it to her saying like, is she saying what I think she's saying in this voice note? And Chanel shared it with Stanberry. Stanberry brings it up at the dinner table. So now we see how the feud starts with Lisa and Chanel, who are like this, who are not even speaking nowadays. So sad to see, but yeah, Chanel, in my opinion, she broke the trust in her friendship. Is it something that should break up years worth of friendship? Nah, it's just been like, my bad, I shared it. I didn't know she was gonna share it at the dinner table. But yeah, you know, we seeing how that starts. So this season, it's up and down. It's not consistent. Some episodes are really good, like the one before that with Talene and Brooks arguing in the street while Talene is smoking a cigarette. That was dope, but this episode was a little slow. They traveled to Bali. They're there. But y'all know a cash trip usually give. That's where the drama really kicks up. So we'll see how next episode go. Y'all know I'm going to give y'all a sneak peek of the next upcoming episode, of course. But Real Housewives of Dubai, they up and down, child. Surreal Life premiered this past week. I'm liking it, y'all. I don't know if y'all watching Surreal Life, but I am digging the Surreal Life. I really am. Kim Zolciak from, you know, former castmate of Real Housewives of Atlanta. Macy Gray's on there. Tom Hanks' son Chet is on there. OT Genesis is on the show. I don't know his name, but if y'all watch Teen Wolf on MTV, that was like a big show when it first came out. I was definitely into it. He's on there too. But it's just always cool to see celebrities share their, like, what's going on behind the scenes, their side of the stories and their scandals and things like that. So started off pretty good. I'm intrigued. I'm gonna keep watching. With one episode, and actually 2 episodes. I think 2 episodes came on the same night. I'll watch both of them. But yeah, just seeing Kim and what she's going through with Croy. Seems like she got a little crush on Chet Hanks. She, mama's on the prowl. Wow. He's a little young thing. He kind of cute too, so I don't blame her. But yeah, Macy, and just seeing her ups and downs, it seems like she has a little bit of a little addiction. So just seeing them go through real life and what fame, the other side of fame, and seeing what it can do to you, So I'm here for it. I like it's a real life Villa of Secrets. It's coming on MTV on Tuesdays, y'all. Now, really quick before I end, let's just go through shows that are on its way back or season premieres to come up. Love After Lockup. I gave y'all a 15-minute first look at the season premiere of Love After Lockup, which will be premiering tomorrow. Felon Fridays are back. This season's going to be good, y'all. This is going to be a good season. So I'm hoping to have an interview from one of the castmates. I won't say who yet, but it seems like I'll have an interview coming. I'm going to wait till we get a couple episodes in so I can see what's happening with this cast member and have them on so my questions is on point. But Love After Lockup is back this Friday. I cannot wait. I've had just, Family Empire and Deb's House, but I'm happy to see Felon Fridays come back. So y'all go to my page on Instagram, Facebook. You can see the 15-minute first look of this season, and it's going to be a good one, y'all. So make sure y'all go check that out, right? The Braxtons is coming back August 9th. We have them coming back to WeTV again. I'm excited for it. I think they're going to be a little, calmer than they used to be with the fighting, just because they're here to represent Tracy this time. So I don't know how much messiness we're going to get. But yes, the Braxtons are their new season is airing on August 9th on WeTV. Then we also have a new show, Wigging Out, with Tokyo Styles. I know the ladies know who Tokyo Style is. Y'all know he's a celebrity hairstylist. He does mainly Cardi B hair and other celebrities. We go behind the scenes with her and seeing the high pressures and demands of making these beautiful wigs that she makes. That is also going to premiere on WeTV on August 24th. So you guys seem to react to the sneak peek I gave you, the season trailer, which is on my page on Instagram and Facebook as well. You can take a look. You guys had great reaction to it. It seems fun. Seems exciting. We get to see some celebrities and see the magic that she creates. So I'm going to give it a try. Let y'all know what I think. And then also, y'all, I saw that this is already airing, but it looks like Wayne Brady has a reality show. Is anybody watching that? But it's Wayne Brady, the Family Remix. It comes on Thursdays on Freeform, and then it streams on Hulu. So it seems like it's a couple of episodes in already. I'm going to give that a try too, y'all. I'm interested. His family dynamic is all over the place. It's like his ex-wife is now dating one of his former backup dancers. Like, the dynamic is all over the place, and we know he came out with his sexuality recently, but then also welcomed a baby in the last month or so. So he all over the place. His family dynamic seems fun. I'm gonna give it a try. I have some nights where we don't have anything coming on, like Wednesdays. Nothing's coming on Thursdays really, except for the Kardashians, which I'm watching, and the season finale I need to go watch because that dropped today, of the Kardashians. But yeah, Wayne Brady, the Family Remix. I didn't have time to put it up there, but y'all can see that Wayne Brady, the Family Remix. So it's coming on Freeform, and then it streams on Hulu. So I'm gonna give that a try tonight as well, y'all. But yeah, that is my episode for y'all. We went a little over an hour, but y'all was doing so much commenting tonight. I really appreciate it. Y'all, please make sure y'all go to my YouTube channel. I'm here every Thursday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, streaming live across Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. You can comment, interact. I read your comments. Again, I appreciate y'all for stopping by and commenting. And we'll be back next Thursday to talk about the Real Housewives of New Jersey finale, OC, no Love and Marriage Huntsville. They're on break, but Love After Lockup season premiere. I'll give you guys some sneak peeks of the episodes to come this weekend. I'll definitely, give you highlights of the episodes, and definitely of Love After Lockup tomorrow. I cannot wait. Like, y'all gotta see. Go to my page, y'all. If y'all haven't watched it, again, 15-minute first look is up there now. I posted it today, so y'all go take a look and tell me what y'all think, because I think this is gonna be a good season. All right, so I'll see y'all next Thursday. Y'all have a safe weekend. And I'm out. It's your girl V, Reality Recap. And remember, reality TV stars are human too. Don't forget that. I'll see y'all next